Hi everyone, this is the review for Margie. So Margie, thank you so much for sending your eye. You were saying that you have always been on meat and dairy, and it shows because of the darkness of the eye. It actually looks quite similar to my eyes as well. The picture is kind of blurry, so it's difficult for me to tell. So I can't give you 100% guarantee, but based on what I see, your GI tract is really suffering, obviously, and it's a darker brown. But if it's what I'm seeing, and I think that I'm seeing it correctly, that there are breaks in the fiber, and through those breaks, not like bad breaks, not like lacunas or anything. I don't think, but there are some variations of color where I am seeing a blue coming through, or it looks like a white coming through. It's hard to tell again because the picture is blurry, but to me it looks like very well like you could have blue eyes underneath it, because usually when I see true brown eyes, they're a little bit different. Like the shading is a little bit different than what you have. So I think that there's a very good possibility that you have a true blue eye under all of this, but it's just that the acidity has been, chronic because of all of the consumption of the meats and the dairies and probably all of the other stuff that's cooked and unnatural to our bodies. So, and as you do that, the body starts to get more and more gunked up, and then you being like 29 years old. It basically took 29 years to get to this point, so it'll take a few years to undo. So it's not a thing that will change right away, but you will see that you will start to improve. And the eyes will start to get lighter. So that the dark brown will probably be the thing that goes first, and it will go towards a lighter color, and then like a lighter brown, like a yellowy kind of color, and then the middle part right around the pupil, that usually goes last. So you may very well end up in a situation where your eye will be green on the outer part and then still brown around the pupil, because that's what usually happens as people start to detox, and then the part around the pupil goes last, because that's kind of the area that's hit the most, and it seems to be the hardest one to detox. Like I even look at people who've been fully raw for years and years, such as like Christina, the fully raw girl, and around the pupil, for her it's still brown. So it does take a little bit of time. If you take herbs, it might be a little bit faster, but again, don't focus so much on the eyes themselves, because it will change how you feel, how your body functions, how you look. You will look a lot better as well. Like you will have the vitality in your face, in your body's gonna, like if you're overweight, it will slim down. If you are like a regular weight or underweight, you will probably remain in where you are. So that's kind of what I see with myself, and then what other people, like I'm kind of regular weight, I'm not underweight, I'm just normal looking, and I didn't really see a shift in the body when I changed diets. So yeah, that's just some of the things I wanted to mention. I don't see any major problems, but again, the eye, like the picture is very blurry, so it's hard to tell, but I don't see any major radii solaris or anything like that. There's some in the head area more so, but it's like that for everybody. So once you detox, you'll have an easier time concentrating, and generally your brain function will improve. Now during detox, you might actually get worse before it gets better. So don't get scared by it. Things like that happen. It's all part of the detox. So you got to give it probably 2-3 months for detox to take place once you go to the raw food, or to a high percentage of raw. So because detox won't really happen until you're like at like 70% raw at least, maybe even 80. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any additional questions, please let me know. And I thank you so much for sending me the eyes. And if you guys would like me to review your eyes, I'll link that down below. I also have a book on how to go from a regular diet to a raw food diet, and I'll link that below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.